This is Jamie Drummond for Good Food Revolution. I'm looking forward to this tasting. We are going to be tasting a bottle of the Beronia Gran Reserva 2015 Rioja. We're very, very lucky today to be joined by winemaker Mattias, Carmen, and Toni, all the way from the historied house of Beronia down in Rioja, Spain. How are you all today?
Super. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for inviting us, Jamie.
Now this wine, I've having grown up in the United Kingdom, I had some great exposure to aged wines. So many wines that we drink today or people consume today are, it almost appears as if they've been designed to be aged in the trunk of one's car on the way back from the liquor store. But Spain, Rioja in particular, has a grand tradition of aging wines. And this is a 2015, so we're talking about 8 years old. Tell us a little bit about this wine and what makes it so special. This will be released in the latter part of 2023 in Ontario. So I'm getting a bit of a sneak preview today, but please tell us a little bit about this wine.
No, Mattias said that, of course, Gran Reservas only produced in special occasions, no, because as you know, they have more oak and bottle aging. But the most important is that for Mattias, this is a great wine. The origin always comes from the vineyards from more than 70-year-old vines. So very low yields. So that's the best areas, the best vineyards that we can have access to. And of course, what is the difference with other Gran Reservas that we have produced is that 2015 it's an excellent harvest. It's been one of the most balanced harvests that we had in the last I would say 20 years. No, French oak, new barrels. Without forgetting the combination, no, that we always say, no, or focus to always look for the fruit, no. So for Mattias, this is a wine that, of course, we can enjoy now again because in Rioja, when we release a wine, it's ready to drink, no. In a way, we age in Rioja, we age the wine for the consumer, no. In different
release, yeah.
Exactly. If we compare with other wine regions, no. But we can say that for Mattias, this is a wine that, of course, you can age in a good cellar conditions. I mean, could be eternal, no, in the way that are more than 40 years, no.
Right.
But who needs to wait so long, no, to enjoy a bottle of wine? No?
I have to say, on tasting this, despite the fact it spends, 2 years or so in barrel, the oak is not in any way prominent. The thing that really attracts me to this wine is on the palate. There's a deeply savory aspect to it. And I'm going to say here, I find it almost on the palate, almost herbal and not herbaceous, herbal. So it's like the kind of rosemary, thyme, laurel, bay leaf thing that's just absolutely gorgeous for me. The mid palate is incredibly, it performs incredibly well, and the finish is incredibly satisfying. It's a very well-rounded wine, and I think that speaks to the 2015 vintage. Absolutely delicious, absolutely delicious.
He agrees totally. He says that for him is one of the top Gran Reservas, no, of the last vintage of the last ones. I mean, and then when it's gone, no. This is a wine that probably by the end of the year we will be, or beginning next year, we will, already out of, because it's a wine with a high demand, and we're expecting very good ratings. And it's true that this balsamic notes and this style of wine make it a great one. No?
Oh, it's a special occasion wine for sure. Still, yes. It's still very accessible price wise, which is a great thing I've found about Rioja. One can get the top tier of Rioja at a reasonably accessible price point. But for me, this would be quite a special occasion wine. I would pull this out and not tell people what it was, decant it, and serve it with quite an elevated meal. At least my attempts at an elevated meal. Yes. From the three of you, what would you enjoy this with at the dinner table?
No, with what Mattias said is that this is of course has more structure, more body in the way more reacts much better to the protein in the meat.
Yes,
of course, T-bone beef, beef stew, also that wild boar, this kind of also
yes, yep.
more strong flavored dishes, no? And this is what I would say, no? Again, with but for Mattias, also the most important is to also to have a glass with good conversation and a good company.
I was about to say that. I was thinking about this. I like after dinner. I don't tend to have dessert. That's just not me. But I normally have my cheese. Being from the UK, I have my cheese after the main course. But then I like to sit and talk with friends. This is a wine for meditation.
Yes,
it's a wine to to sit in front of a nice fireplace or sit at a long dinner table with your friends and talk about life, the universe, and everything. It's that kind of wine for sure.
It's the wine to discuss the world, no? I mean, it's a wine that every time that you swirl your glass and you smell something different, no? Every time that's why not that is a wine for conversation, no? And Carmen, what is your opinion?
I think that if you are hungry, maybe with red meat, but after having dinner with chocolate, I think that this is the best option.
Very good. He's very well. Mattias was totally agree, no, with that this is a kind of a wine for conversation, no, and to enjoy it by itself as well, no. But he was very also he said he was very happy when he knew that we were going to to send the wine to the LCBO and because he truly believes that the consumer, when he tastes this bottle of wine, is going to enjoy it and it's going to be removed to this area of Spain because due to the complexity and the style of the wine.
Now, this wine is considered one of the best Gran Reservas in Spain. How important are those kind of rankings and scores to Mattias?
For him, of course. I mean, if the wine deserves the good ratings, he's happy, But to be totally honest, he's not happy for himself. He doesn't pay that too much attention to the scores. He's more happy for the consumer that there are some consumer or even some people that really are looking for this kind of recognition, or looking exact. That's correct, exactly. But although that sometimes Mattias he does not agree with the scores, but he's very happy in the sense that we have been treated well for very important publications recently, and this is 2015. We already had very good reviews, but it's just been released not that often. So we hope that it's going to be one of the highest scored wines from Beronia in the upcoming months.
Superb. Well, I rarely say this, but you seem to have encapsulated that triumvirate of you've captured the vintage, you captured the quality of the fruit, but it also captures Mattias's skill as a winemaker. It's all three of those things in the glass, and I think that's a real accomplishment. Thank you very much for sharing it today.
You're very welcome. Thank you very much for your comments, Jamie.
Super. Thank you so much for spending so much time with us at Good Food Revolution today. I think we've shot an hour and a half of footage, which is way more than I had considered initially. But thank you very much for your time. Mattias, Carmen, Toni,
thank you
very much, Jamie.
And we will host you in Toronto sometime soon.
For sure.
Bye for now.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.